Yo, what up? Hey, I just dropped a new video on Cyraxx on my Rumble. So in case you guys are not aware of my Rumble channel, I just made a new video about Cyraxx on my Rumble, and I put the link there in the description so that way you guys can go on my Rumble. Um, I'm gonna kind of take a break talking about Cyraxx on YouTube because as of right now, Cyraxx is basically on repeat. He just basically on repeat, saying the same thing over and over again, unless something a miracle happened. Like if somebody went on Cyrax's property and knocked him out or something like that, or Cyraxx starts to become homeless out on the streets, or if Sally kicks him out the house or whatever like that, then I'll make a video. But I know you guys will be like, no man, keep making videos, man. I like your videos about Cyraxx. I mean, yeah, I enjoy making videos about Cyraxx and calling Cyraxx out on his BS and everything like that. But I'm getting kind of a little tired talking about him for a while, so I'm just taking a break for a while. I'm just taking a break. I will be keeping tabs and continue on watching Cyraxx make a fool out of himself, but I just won't be popping out videos like that. So I'm gonna kind of slow down a little bit, popping out videos. I'm gonna be talking about other things, different things, like probably start doing live stream every once in a while or whatever like that on this channel. My opinions channel 333 will be back up in 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. It'll be back up. I'm just waiting for my strike to expire, and then I'll take all my videos off private or my opinions 333 channel. I'll take them all off private and go back on that channel. But as of right now, um, I seen a video of Cyraxx saying that I think he put out the video today. I think it's called Cassandra Never Learn. I mean, he said he made a video today about Cassandra. He said he had a talk with Cassandra. I didn't really watch the whole video. I just watched about maybe 10 or 12 minutes of it, and then I just clicked off because he basically just rambling, and you know how Cyraxx is. I see why John be making the video go fast when he listen to Cyraxx, because Cyraxx just But anyway, Cyraxx claiming that he got in contact with Cassandra, and you can't always believe everything Cyraxx says, but hey, it comes out his mouth. It comes out his mouth, and you can't always believe everything that this goblin say. But anyway, Cyraxx said something about he got in contact with Cassandra, and he's saying that Cassandra was forced to do these things. Like basically, what he's saying, like he got in contact with Cassandra, and basically, I don't know what Cassandra told him, but I'm just saying, I'm just repeating on what Cyraxx said, that basically Cyraxx is running with this story. He's running with it like the dummy he is. He always falls for it. He always run with the story. He's talking about, oh well, yeah, Cassandra um, was forced into this. They promise Cassandra fame and whatever like this, and that's why Cassandra did what she did to set you up and stuff like that. And you still forgive her for that, Cyraxx? Like, and Cyraxx, you said you doesn't care whether she's a troll or not. Okay, I mean that's your choice if you think she's a troll or not. I mean that's on you. You the one going to be dealing with the consequences later on down the road, not us. We all just going to continue on sitting back and just laughing at you and saying, "Wow, man, we can't believe you fell for it again." But hey, that's not a big surprise in there, huh, people? But so Cyraxx, you mean to tell me that you're gonna run with that story on whatever she told you? You basically believe her? Like Cyraxx, you always sit there and say that you dox people and you get information off of people. So if what she's saying to you is true, then why isn't there no police report? I don't know if she told you that she's been kidnapped or not, but anytime somebody gets kidnapped, they would have done filed a police report. Because that's the thing about me. I would have asked her, "Did you really get kidnapped?" Now she probably sat there and told you no, it was all a lie. John and them pushed me into it. So you basically, whatever Cassandra told you, she probably sat there and cried on the phone and said, "Look, Chance, they made me did this. They forced me to do this. They promised me they was gonna do this. They was promised I was gonna get famous. They promised me this. They promised me that. You mean to tell me, Cyraxx, that you gonna sit there and believe that baloney? You're gonna believe that baloney, right? First of all, I don't know if you're really gonna give her a second chance or not. But first of all, that's not a loyal woman right there. I would never consider a woman like that loyal, especially over the internet. I would never consider a woman like that loyal because if a woman like that is talking to your ops, which is John, William Glory, and all these other trolls that's against you on the internet, Cyraxx, if Cassandra is talking to these people behind your back and she just now telling you this when she should have told you this at the very beginning before all this went down, that is not a loyal woman right there. That is a woman that's trying to set you up. Yes, set you up, get you robbed, or get you killed. And those kind of women are dangerous. And believe me, if you're from the streets, you know what I'm talking about. When you got women like this on the streets, when there's like street beef, and you got women like Cassandra talking to the ops behind the so-called boyfriend's back, trying to set him up, trying to get him robbed, or trying to get him deleted. Yes, them kind of females are dangerous because they'll go on to the next guy. They'll sit there and get guys like you, Cyraxx, robbed or deleted. And once they get you robbed or deleted, they'll go on to the next guy. Tell the next guy that they love them and they're going to be there with them and this and that. They're going to set them up and go on to and get them robbed or get them deleted and go on to the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. You know what I'm saying? These kind of women are dangerous. They are. They are dangerous, especially the ones that like to run game on people. So no, Cyraxx, that's not a loyal woman right there. That's not loyal, but in your crazy little mind of yours, Cyraxx, you consider her as a loyal woman when that's not a loyal woman. Why would she wait till the last minute and tell you these things when she should have told you at the beginning? Like, look, Chance, they trying to get me to get you to go out there in the mall. Don't go out there, Chance. Don't go out there. They trying to get you out there. Now, if she would have came at you and told you that, then yeah, I would maybe consider her as a loyal woman, but I still wouldn't fully trust her. But I still would have been like, why are you telling me this now? You know what I'm saying? But she's never done that. Now she's going to wait to the last minute. Now she's going to wait until you confront her to call her out and ask her why she do it. And then she's going to sit there and play like she's scared or she's intimidated. Oh yeah, they threatened me. They threatened to hurt me. They threatened to do harm to my family. They threatened to expose me. So that's why I did what I did, Chance. She just now waiting the last minute to tell you these things. That's not a loyal woman right there. That's a woman that's playing you. And you still haven't figured that out, man. like of course she's going to sit there and lie to you. Of course. Because she's trying to see if you're going to take the bait again. Because if she is in cahoots with these trolls, they probably told her, hey, Cassandra, see will Cyraxx forgive you? See will he give you a second chance? Because we thought you know what I'm saying, we almost had him out there in that mall. We almost had him stranded out there in that mall. So Cassandra, see if Cyraxx is dumb enough to forgive you and give you another chance. So Cassandra was like, okay, I'm gonna do my best. And here you are making a video talking about saying, I mean, I'm just repeating on what you said, Cyraxx, on what Cassandra told you. Because to me, that just, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Because if she sat there and told you that she's been kidnapped, then why aren't there no police reports? Why isn't there no police reports? You know, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I wouldn't trust a woman like that. I tell a woman like that to go F herself. I would have deleted her off of Facebook. I would have blocked her. I would have told her to go F herself. Don't ever get in contact with me again. Since you're gonna wait the last minute to tell me these things, saying that, yeah, John and them promised me the fame and this and that, and you just now telling me that? That's not a loyal woman right there. That's not being loyal. That's being a snake. That's a snake. That's a woman that's playing you for a fool. And you still haven't figured that out yet, Cyraxx? My God, boy. Ridiculous, man. But, well, him leaving the house, it was worth a shot, guys. I mean, yeah, it was worth a shot. You know, you did get him out the house at least. But I don't think he's going to fall for it again. So y'all going to have to come up with a different tactic on Cyraxx now. Because I made a video like yesterday, and I said, like, you know, if I was Cyraxx, I wouldn't went to the mall. I would have told her to come see me, because I would have been like, well, you got my address just like everybody else do. So pull up. You ain't got to come inside my house. We can talk. You know what I'm saying? You can just pull up beside my mailbox, and I'll come out the house and I'll talk to you from there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to come in my house. If you scared to come in my house, you ain't got to come in. Unless you want to talk out in the cold. I mean, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't even ask her that. Because that's what I would have said. I would have told her ass straight up. You know I don't have no money. You know I ain't got no way of getting out there. And if you are able to pay me to get out there, I still wouldn't go. So come to me. You know where I live. You got my address. And don't sit there and act like you don't know my address when you do. You seen everybody on the internet comes to my house randomly. You know my address is out there on social media. All over the place. So why you want me to meet you at the mall when I know darn well you have my address? So stop playing games with me and act like you don't know. Well, I still can't come to your house there. Well, you know what? Then I'm not coming out then. Because why should I go? Why do you want me to meet you at the mall when you know I ain't got no job? You know I ain't got no money on me. You know I ain't got money like that. You know what I'm saying? So no, I wouldn't have took the chance. I mean, Cyraxx so dumb. Why would you go out there, like, you know, you would go out there, you would pay your way to get out there, but don't have enough money to get back. Who does that? Who does that? If I would have went out there to the mall, I would have had enough to where I got enough to get to the mall and have enough to get back home. I'm not going to sit there and put myself in a position where I got enough to get out there, but I don't have enough money to get back home. I'm not going to put myself in that position. I'm not going to even bother going out there if I only got enough to get out there, but I don't have enough to get back. But in Cyraxx's mind, I guess he thought that, well, I have enough to get out there, so when she comes, she can just take me back home. That's what he thought. That's what he thought. You better be counting your lucky stars, Cyraxx, that you wasn't the one that haven't been kidnapped. You better be counting your lucky stars. And he's claiming that he had a wake-up call. No, you haven't. You're still the same way like you are. This haven't made you aware of nothing, Cyraxx. This haven't woke you up. Because if this has woke you up, if this had made you a little bit more wiser, you wouldn't have went back and talked to Cassandra. You know, when someone go through what you go through, they would have told Cassandra to go F herself. You tried to set me up. That's what a real person with a brain, with common sense, would have told somebody like Cassandra. They would have been like, B, you set me up. Like this B right here set me up. This B right here left me stranded out here. This B here tried to play me. No, go F yourself, Cassandra. That's what somebody with common sense would have said. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out when a woman's playing games with you and stuff like that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. So, you know, Cyraxx, his mind's so full with love and everything like that. He ain't had a woman in a long time because his last girlfriend was Heather. You really think Cassandra and them want you in their car, Cyraxx? You really think that? Because you know, if Cyraxx get in their car, that whole car is going to get infested with bed bugs. I mean, come on now. Do you really want a guy like Cyraxx, a guy that don't take baths? His room look like a hog pen. Do you really want a guy like Cyraxx in your vehicle? I know I wouldn't. I would not want this dude in my vehicle. I'm like, no, man. I seen this dude on YouTube. I seen how dirty his room is. Look out, I see this dude always scratching himself. His stepdad named Ed said that he had maggots in his room and everything like that. And you think I'm gonna ride a guy like that in my car? Heck no. Heck no. All it takes is one bed bug to infest my car, and that's it. No. So they ain't gonna. Cassandra didn't had no intentions of going out there to see you to begin with, Cyraxx. Because like I said, if it was at the mall, somebody would have saw it. Somebody would have put up surveillance cameras. And you can see right now that there's no police reports out there. I mean, I would have figured that out. I mean, you did say that you asked the security. You asked the security out there. Did they can they look through the cameras? And they said that they didn't want to do it. They could have done it, but they didn't hear no screams. They didn't hear no other people saying anything about it. So that's why they didn't really waste their time about it. They didn't waste their time about it because it never happened. Because why would somebody get kidnapped at a mall? You know what I'm saying? She pulled up at the mall. I don't know if she was in front of the building or whatever, but she was never at the mall, man. Never was there. Never was. Oh, John, yeah. They promised me this, and they promised me that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Chance. You know, I was just scared of my life. Like, really, bro, you really gonna believe that bull crap? You really gonna run with that story? What she say? I'm like, no. If you was really kidnapped, then why you ain't made a police report about it? Huh? Where's the police report? Let me see the police report. Let me see it. Let me see the proof that you made a police report. Let me see that someone really did kidnap you. Exactly, because it never really happened. So no, this is not a loyal woman right here. This is a woman that's playing mind games on you, Cyraxx. But hey, Cyraxx likes to get played. I guess he's used to it, people. He's been going through it for the last 8 years now, 8 or 9 years now. So I guess Cyraxx is just used to being chewed up and spit out by people on the internet. I guess he's just used to it because he let these trolls run his life, and which is pathetic. It's really pathetic to see a 35-year-old man with a mind of a 7-year-old let the troll community run his life. He let words control him. And that's his problem. This is why the Ohio police laugh at you. This is why they don't take your case serious, Cyraxx, because you bring this stuff on yourself. When the easiest thing you can do is stop communicating with these people. But you don't want to do it. You don't want to stop communicating with them. So that's why the cops out there doesn't take you serious. Because they know it's you that's bringing it on yourself. They know it's you because, you know, if you despise the troll community that much, Cyraxx, then why do you keep communicating with these trolls? Why do you keep addressing these people? I bet when Cyraxx go to sleep at night, I bet he thinks about the troll. Whenever he does go to sleep, if he sleep during the daytime or nighttime, everything on his mind is the trolls. Y'all remember that video when he sat there and slept for about 5 or 6 minutes or 8 minutes? Or y'all remember that video when he went to sleep, right? He went to sleep, slept through the whole freaking video, and then woke back up and started talking about the trolls and stuff like that. That's how badly the troll community has affected this goblin's mind. That's how you know somebody like that needs to be locked up in a crazy place. Because I bet when Cyraxx go to sleep, I bet he be talking in his sleep. Yeah, Marty. Yeah, Marty. Yeah, it's because of you, Marty. You know, Music Biggs Marty, he was the one that set me up. I bet that's what he be saying when he sleep, thinking about Marty. Say, yeah, John and them, they set me up too. And I bet Sally going there saying, Chance, who you talking to? It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Music Biz Marty and Will and Glory and the Trolls, they're just in my mind and I'm just talking in my sleep. I guarantee you he talks in his sleep. I bet you he does. I bet when his eyes close at night, he just be talking in his sleep. I bet he does. That's how badly. This is how you know that he's not well. This dude is not well. This is how badly the troll and stuff it has affected him. And it's funny. It's pathetic at the same time, and it's funny. You don't. I mean, you kind of want to say it's sad, but you really can't say it's sad because here's a 35-year-old man that refuses not to say anything. Like he'll stay off the internet for about a week or 2 weeks or whatever, and then come right back doing the same thing over and over and over again. The internet's not for Cyraxx people. It's just not for him. You know, he can't handle the criticism. He make this his life. It ain't benefiting you nothing, Cyraxx. It ain't doing nothing for you, man, but just making you look more and more of a loser. You're not trying to work on yourself. You make this internet stuff your life. Because let me tell you this, Cyraxx, the truth is this. You might feel like you might feel like you special when you're on the internet, but when you get off the internet, you got nobody but yourself. You're all alone. That's why he gets on the internet, people, because he has nobody to talk to. He's got nobody to communicate with. He don't burn a lot of bridges with a lot of people on the internet. The only people that he can talk to is Sally and Ed. But you know, Sally and Ed ain't going to sit there and want to listen to his BS every day on what goes on because he's got nothing to talk to them about. So this is all he knows. This is all he knows. Pathetic, if you ask me. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, though. I'm going to take a break talking about Cyraxx for a while, unless something funny happened, then I might make a video about it. But I'm going to take a break making a video about Cyraxx for a good while, though. I'm kind of getting tired of talking about him, though. I pretty much feel like I got my point proven, got my point across out there about Cyraxx. But like I said, if anything funny happened and if I feel like it's worth making a video about him, I will. I might start live streaming later on today, probably, and I might talk about it from there, probably. But we'll see, though. We'll see. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. Peace.